center, right? And I took the boards and passed the ECE boards last 2018, no? So we'll be discussing algebra and trigonometry within the afternoon session. Okay? So wait lang ha. Okay. Since recording po siya, I think it would be best if naka-spotlight ako. Para hindi pa kayo ma-record, no? Para hindi ma-record yung ibang video. So, ayaw natin ma-record. Baka may ma-record, no? Na please check your videos pala, no? Yun yung rule basta online kasi ayaw nating ma-share yung hindi dapat i-share, no? Okay? And of course, yung mga nakahiga din, guys, no? Okay? Bangon tayo. We'll take notes. All right. So, anyway, nag-discuss po kayo ng worded problems. Okay? Pinakita po ni Ma'am Handelin kung paano i-attack, no? I-attack or i-solve yung mga problems. Okay? With regards to age problems, mixture problems, all right? And ano pa, no? So in this point, let's move to work problems. Okay, work problems. So okay, work. So kapag sinabi pong work, okay? So if you think in the future, kunyari guys syempre hindi lang tayo nagdi-dream guys na maging engineer. Syempre mag-aangat pa tayo, no? Hopefully magiging manager tayo or owner ng isang business, no? Related po sa engineering. So you'll be thinking like a manager, no? So syempre kapag may mga projects, so iniisip talaga natin yung rate, no? Kung gaano ka-effective nag-work yung mga constituents natin. Okay? So for yung may dalawang things na kailangan natin i-consider when people work individually and people work in a group. Okay? So alam ko naman no na na-try na natin mag-work in a group especially para sa mga nagtitesis ngayon, no? Nagtitesis ngayon. Okay? So okay, reminders lang po sa lahat na nagtitesis okay, try to do your best para matulungan po yung mga work yung groupmates natin sa thesis, no? So when we work individually, tinitingnan natin guys yung work na nagagawa natin, okay? And we divide it by the amount of time. So amount of work done divided by the amount of time. Okay, that's individually, no? But when we work in a group, lahat ng mga rates natin ma-add. Okay? That's assuming na we are working together. Okay? Kasi pwede kasi din guys, Okay, pwede din kasi guys nag-work tayo against, no? Instead na nakakatulong tayo, we are actually doing the opposite, no? So kapag somebody is working against, no? So yung rate nila would be a negative. So kunyari may isa pang person dito na negative ng rate niya, negative. Wait lang po ha. Para may something wrong sa sa tawag dito. Tablet. Wait lang ha. Let me see. Mapping. Okay, try ko to. Ayan, that's better, no? Okay. So again, if may additional po dito na go work against, that would be a negative contribution. Okay? So anyway, lahat po ng work, lahat po ng rates ina-add natin and ini-equate natin sa total work done over total time. Okay? So as simple as that lang, no? Yung concept lang ng ganito, guys. Okay? So kapag group, add lang, equate natin sa total work over total time. Siyempre, hindi natin ma-appreciate if hindi natin ma-try sa isang problem. Okay? So, sige. Let's answer one problem. All right, no? So so that I know you're here, guys, no. Alam ko naman guys na you are very attentive, okay, na nakikinig naman tayo, but I wouldn't be able to know, no? Kasi online kasi siya, no? So okay lang po ba pa-chat, guys? Okay? Chat kayo guys ng I'm here, no? I'm here. Sir, I'm here. Okay? So as teachers kasi guys, gusto kasi namin guys no na sure kami na yung students nagets natin, no? So, usually kasi kapag nag-face to face, alam namin yung reaction, no? Pag ganun yung student. Oh, sure talaga na na hindi talaga nagets, no? Okay? So, all right. Okay, dito tayo, no? I'm here. Okay. Pumasok ako sa meeting kaninang umaga, no? And I saw merong same family name ako dito. Tan. Is-i na Tan. Alright? Dito ba siya? Okay, okay. Sige. I know you're here, guys, no? So, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's answer this question number 1. Sige, number 1. Okay? Sige. The father can do a job in 9 days, and his son can do a job in 16 days. So, does it make sense, no? Make sense po ba na 9 days po yung para sa father, and it's 16 days for the son? Yes, no? It makes sense kasi mas matagalan yung son kaysa sa father, no? Mas mabilis mag-work yung father, 9 days lang. Yung son is more than 2 weeks. Okay, reasonable. So kapag may ganito guys na question, usually magse-set tayo ng variable, no? So, okay, let's write here. Okay? So, kunyari guys, R, okay, R underscore F. Okay, kunyari, ito po yung rate for the father, no? Rate of father. Rate of work of father. Okay? And then, yung son, R sub S. Okay? So, the rate of son. The rate of work of the son. Alright. So, sige, they work together. Okay? So, nagtutulungan sila. Okay. Can we expect, guys, na yung number of days less than 9 days? Siyempre, no? Kasi they are working together. Hindi dapat mas mabilis matapos, no? So, sige, check natin. Letter A. If they work together, how long will they finish the job? Sige. So, working together. Okay? Siyempre, yung diniscuss natin kanina, i-add natin lahat ng rates, no? So, the rate of the father, rate, plus yung rate ng son, equals yung total work. Okay? Since they are helping to do the same work. So, one full project, no? Baka project po yung ginagawa nila. Okay? So, one whole project over the total time, which is, ito po yung hinahanap natin. Okay? So, anyways, substitute natin. So, ano pong rate of work ni father at saka son? So, kay father, he can do one full job over in 9 days. Yung son is he can do the same job in 16 days. Okay? If you have your calculators with you guys, okay, pakisolve guys, ano pong sagot natin? Ano po yung total time? Let's go. Total time is? Okay, ano lang, add natin and reciprocal, no? Add and then reciprocal. So that's, all right. Okay, I have answers here. So again, if you have answers, no, so sige, send nyo guys para ma-check natin, no? Check natin. Okay, we have, all right. So syempre dapat less than 9 days. That's 5.76. All right, save tayo ng answer. All right, 5.76 days. Nice one. Yun. Okay, nice. Sige, 5.76 days. Oh, less than 9 days. Let's go. Letter B. Letter B tayo. Letter B. So something happened, no? May something na nangyari, guys, no? For some reason, the son leaves after 4 days. All right? So again, wait lang po ha.
Join ka na?
All right. Again, so letter B, for some reason, yung son, guys, nag-leave. Okay? Sayang lang kasi nag-leave siya 4 days. After 4 days, so meaning hindi pa natapos yung project. So, nag-leave siya after 4 days and the father is forced to do the job alone. Okay? So, in total, how long did it take for them to finish the job? Sige, so expecting na sa letter B, medyo mas matagal siya matapos. Okay, so sa first part dito, the father and the son work for 4 days. Work together for just 4 days, no? For 4 days. Okay, so paano ba natin isulat siya dito, no? Kasi kadalasan kasi is ganito lang yung na-encounter natin na questions sa ano sa school, no? Or yung mga practice questions natin before, no? So kunyari ganito, paano siya? Work together. So since they are still working together, i-add natin yung rates nila. So that's 1/9 plus 1/16. And this time, since hindi tayo sure if natapos talaga nila yung buong project or yung work, so hindi natin pwede ilagay yung 1 sa taas. All we have to do is just write 4 sa denominator. And sa taas, guys, let's just write is as, let's say, x. X done. Okay? I'll just write W na lang para work. No? The work done, okay, after 4 days. Alright, so okay lang po ba pa-solve po ng answer? Ano pong value po ng work done natin? Okay, cross-multiply lang po, no? So 1 plus 1/9 plus 1/16 and then times 4 lang. So ano po yung work done natin? Okay, you can expect na yung answer natin is decimal, no? Kasi hindi siya kompleto, no? So work done is, we see answers natin. Very nice, no? Uy, 0.69, no? Yung number talaga na yan. Okay. So, all right, 0.6944. Okay. Thank you. 0.6944. Okay? Or that means 69.44% pa yung natapos. No? So may percentage pa na hindi pa natapos niya, ano, ni father tsaka ni son. Okay? So, yun, no malis kesa. So, 69.44. Sige. So, kailangan natin i-solve, no? Kailangan natin i-solve yung kailangan pa gawin, no? So, work na needed, no? Yung hindi pa natapos. So, work needed is, okay? I think gets naman, no? Ma-minus natin siya from 1 kasi this will give us the percentage na kulang pa. So, ano ba answer natin dito? 30, 3056, no? No? Or that's 30.56%. Okay, this is the amount of work na kailangan pagawin ni father alone, no? Ayan, thank you. 30.56. Okay, thank you. So, sige, si father na lang, wala naman pong choice, no? Kasi may kailangan gawin yung son. So continue na lang, no? Si father works alone. Father works alone. Okay. So, ano pong gagawin niya? So, since father na lang isa, so 1/9 na lang, hindi na natin i-plus yung 1/16 since the son is not there. 1/9 equals, okay, ngayon, sure tayo na, ito na lang po yung kailangan gawin ni father, 30.56% over yung additional time, no? So, yung additional time na kailangan, i-spend ni father na mag-work. So, sige. Sige guys, again guys, ano pong value ng time additional? Time additional, TE, ito. Yes. Okay, I have answers. Yes, thank you. Sige, I think pwede na pong 2.75 lang. 2.75. Alright. 2.75 days, no? Days. So, yung question dito is in total, no? So, kailangan natin i-add lahat. So, the total time na na-spend nilang dalawa was 4 days first and then, ayan, si father na po yung nag-finish. So, ano siya? 6.75 days. Alright. So, check natin. Yun. Okay? Alright. So, naintindihan po ba? Okay? So, at least for one number, na-discuss natin yung basic na question, kasi yung usual na question si letter A. Sa letter B, parang may ibang dynamic, no? Kasi nag-stop and then tinuloy lang ng father. So, okay, please take note ha. Ganyan guys ha. It's not always one talaga ilagay natin dito po sa right side ha. Marami kasing students na nadadali dito sa part na yan. Okay? Alright. So, sige. Hopefully naiintindihan natin si problem. Nice. Okay, so guys, I appreciate guys yung mga nagsasagot sa chat. Okay, so keep it coming guys. Alright, nice. Okay, that's ayan, for work problems. So move on tayo. Sige, let's go. Next. Sorry. Okay. All right, so work problems, no? Work problems. Okay. Let's go. Next. All right, so let's move on to motion, no? Motion. So kapag sinabi pong motion, that means something that is moving, no? Moving. The process ng pag-transfer from one position to another, yun po yung motion. So kung gaano kabilis tayo nag-transfer, that's what we call speed, no? Pero ano pinagkaiba ng speed and velocity, guys? No? Syempre nadaanan natin 'to once or twice sa college, no? So syempre important talaga 'to, no? Ano pinagkaiba ng speed tsaka velocity, no? Okay? Ayan. Velocity okay, is a magnitude plus a direction, no? So may kasama siyang direction, right? So tinatawag natin sila scalar and a vector. Okay? Nice, nice. So speed. Pero sa mathematics, guys, kadalasan, no? Kadalasan dito is we are usually traveling kasi sa mathematics, straight line lang kasi yung travel. Okay? Straight line. So madalas, guys, is yung speed tsaka velocity is sometimes interchangeable sa mathematics. Okay? But alam natin sa sciences, okay, na hindi talaga yan same, no? Okay. So, anyway, may dalawa pong velocities, guys, na kailangan natin tandaan. Okay? Okay na? We have relative velocity and resultant velocity. Okay. So let's focus first dito sa relative velocity. Kapag sinabing relative velocity, depende sa perspective ng observer. Okay? Depende sa perspective ng observer. Kasi different observers observe differently, no? So, for example, yung observer natin nasa red na car, no? Red ba yan? Or scarlet, no? So, kunyari, yung observer natin nasa car na to. Okay? Dito po siya nagsa-standby, no? Ayan. So, ganyan siya, no? Nasa red na car siya. Okay, nako-observe. Para sa kanya, guys, yung yung nagda-drive dito sa green na car. Okay, for him, the one that is driving the green car is very fast, no? Kasi eto 0 kilometers per hour, nag-stay put lang siya. Si 50 kilometers per hour, sobrang bilis, no? Bilis, no? So ano pong difference ng speeds nila? 50 kilometers per hour. Pero let's say lang na instead dito tayo sa red na car, orange ba yun? Orange. Dito tayo sa police car. Okay, kunyari tayo guys yung nandito tayo sa police car. It's traveling 60 kilometers per hour. So if nandito tayo, kaya tama po ba, sa tingin natin, no, na yung green na car is really slow. So sobrang bagal ng green na car, parang umaatras siya. No? Kaya 50 kilometers per hour siya, tayo 60 kilometers per hour. So sobrang bagal ng green na car, parang umaatras siya. Right? So it depends on the perspective. Okay? So anyway, para ma-solve natin yung velocity na yan. Okay, this is how we write it, no? So V sub AB is the velocity of A with respect to B. So VA minus VB. Relative always po yan minus. Okay? Take note lang. Magiging important po yan. Okay, next is resultant velocity. So kapag resultant velocities, these are two different quantities na nag-i-interact, kaya mag-a-add sila. Alright? So anyway, hindi naman po siya always add kasi depende po sa direction. So resultant velocity, kunyari nagro-row tayo ng boat. So if you row the boat at v sub boat na speed, okay? And then may current na nagpo-push din on to the same direction, edi bibilis po yung resultant speed ng boat. Okay? So magpa-plus. Pero kapag baliktad, syempre babagal. Okay? So important po na alam natin po yung directions, okay? Because they play a role sa pag-solve. Okay? So yun lang ha, relative velocities and resultant velocities. So take note lang. Okay? So mag-solve tayo ng question. Let's go. Solve tayo. Number 2. Sige, number 2 tayo. Number 2. All right, let me read, no? Medyo mahaba po yung question. Okay, let me read. An airplane travels from point A to point B. All right? Okay? Kakaba naman to, no? Airplane lang nag-travel, walang pilot, no? So a pilot is driving an airplane, okay? And it's traveling from point A to point B. Sige, draw natin dito ha. Solution. Okay. Okay. Solution. So nag-travel daw si airplane or yung pilot sa airplane from point A to point B. Okay? Point B. Okay, distance pala dito guys is 1,500 kilometers. Okay? So point A to point B with a distance of 1,500 kilometers and a wind along its flight line. So may wind daw dito. Hindi lang tayo sure if nagpo-point ba siya towards B or towards A. Hindi tayo sure. No, basta may wind. Sige. So first is if it takes the airplane 2 hours from A to B with a tailwind and 2.5 hours from B to A with the headwind, what is the velocity of the plane? Ano daw? Ano daw? Yung first daw is sabi dito, kapag from A to B daw tayo, from A to B, sabi ni problem, yung time daw yung time daw is, sige, I'll write this one, time AB is, ano to, 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay. Second, sabi ng problem, kapag from B to A, okay lang po ba yung sulat? Pasensya na guys if medyo maliit po yung sulat natin. So, tinatry kong i-fit sa screen lahat. Excuse. Alright, okay lang po ba? Nababasa niyo po ba yung sulat natin? Okay, hopefully na okay lang. Okay? Sige, sige. Okay? Sige. Thank you, thank you. So, kapag baliktad naman from B to A, 2.5 hours. Okay. Alright? Meron lang mga jargon dito, no? May mga terms dito na parang hindi tayo sure. Ano po ibig sabihin ng tailwind? What's a tailwind? And what's a headwind? Okay? Hindi tayo sure, no? Sige, try na lang natin tingnan dito. So, guys, can anyone tell me, guys, saan, guys, nagpo-point yung wind? Okay? I think enough naman po yung binigay ng problem. Malalaman talaga natin saan nagpo-point yung wind. Kasi, from A to B, 2 hours lang. From B to A, 2.5. So, saan yung wind? Okay, malamang, guys, na yung wind is, alright, so malamang, guys, yung wind, guys, kinokontra ni dito, no? Since kapag nag-move tayo from B to A, mas matagalan tayo ng 2.5 hours, malamang guys yung wind is pointing this way. Tama ba? Ito po yung wind. Kinakalaban natin yung wind kapag B to A na tayo. That's why it's 2.5 hours, no? Pero kapag A to B, mas mabilis yung movement natin. Okay. So ano ba ibig sabihin ng tailwind? Kapag sinabing tailwind, it's the wind pushing the tail. Kaya mas mabilis, and headwind is wind pushing the head, no? Pushing against the head kaya mabagal, no? Matagal mag-travel. Okay? Sige. So anyway, tinatanong guys dito yung velocity of the plane. Okay? So anyway, let's just try to solve na lang this one. So tama po ba? Yung resultant velocity dapat po equal siya sa distance. Formula natin na distance over time. No? Distance over time. So since alam natin, no, na kapag A to B, that is plus, no, with the wind tayo, with the wind. So that's velocity po ng plane. Okay, plus velocity po ng wind. Okay, equals, what is the distance? 1,500 over, ano pa ang time natin? 2. Okay, so this is equation number 1. Okay, dito tayo sa equation number 2. So equation number 2, ganun din, resultant is equal to distance over time. So diretsunin na lang natin. That's velocity of the plane minus yung wind. Okay, is equal to 1,500 distance over time, which is 2.5. All right. So anyway, for this one, pwede tayo mag substitution, elimination. Okay, but sige, let's practice using our calculators. Kasi pwede naman po sa calculators. We have two equations, two unknowns. Okay? So dito papasok po yung calculator techniques natin, no? So calculator techniques, pwede po siya sa calculator. So if you're not familiar, so pwede po tayong gumamit ng mode 5.1. Okay? So sa mode 5.1, i-input lang natin yung mga coefficients, no? Coefficients ng equation. So coefficient dito is 1. Coefficient dito is also 1. So that's 1, 1. Ano po bang 1,500 divided by 2, guys? Excuse. 750. No? Tama po ba? 750. No? Okay, that's equation number 1. Okay. Ay, tama po ba? No? Okay, tama. No? 750. Okay, next is 1. Okay, and negative 1. Dito is 1,500 divided by 2.5. Ano po yan? Divided by 3 times 2, 1,000. Alright, so pagkatapos po dito, pwede na natin pong i-press equals and you will get the answer, no? So, syempre may V plane tayo, tsaka V wind. Okay, and kita ko guys, ang dami na nagsagot sa chat. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. That's 675. Very nice. And 75 kph, kilometers per hour. Okay, so yung answer natin is this one. Kasi plane yung hinahanap. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright. Ay, sorry. Hindi pala 1,000, no? Oh, stink. Sorry. Hindi pala siya, mali pala yung inisip ko. 3 halves. 5 halves pala. Okay, sorry. So, that's divided by 5 pala. 300 times 2, 600. Sorry. Okay? Ayan, nga. May nag-chat pala, no? 600. Yun. Tama, guys, no? 1, negative 1, 600. So, 675. Okay? So, syempre, guys, if we have a chance na pwede natin gamitin sa calculator na lang para mabilis natin ma-solve. Okay? Anyways, we're preparing for the board exam, no? Or if may mga exit exams tayo or mock boards, pwede din, no? Okay, pwede din. Hindi naman din kailangan po ng solution ata, no? Sige, yay! Alright. Okay, by the way, guys, no, yung calculator na sinusunod natin, yung mga pinipindot dito po, this is from Cassius 570 ES Plus. Alright, so baka lang guys, no, sa calculators nyo, it's slightly different, no? Makaiba lang po yung pipindutin, okay, but same lang po yung idea. Okay, just look for the two equations, two unknowns sa calculator nyo. Okay? Alright. Sige. Number 2. Okay na. Let's go. Let's move. Coin problem. Coin. Sige, walang problema po sa mga coins sa Philippines kasi understandable yung coins natin, no? Very straightforward. Very straightforward. Sa mga exams kasi guys, kadalasan kasi is yung ina-adapt natin is US na coins. So kailangan familiar tayo sa coins sa US. Okay? So what are the different coins sa US? We're starting with the smallest. Okay, we have the penny, no? And penny. Right? Wag lang gawin plural, no? Penny. What is 1 penny? No, si Lincoln. Okay, this is 1 cent. Okay, $1 cent, no? Okay, so para siyang centavo sa atin, 1 centavo, no? 0.01. Okay? Okay, next, we have the bigger value, nickel. Okay, nickel is $5 cents. Okay? So, anyway, madali naman tandaan, no? Kasi nickel, no? 5. Di ba? Ganito, 5 din ito. Ayan, di ba? Nickel po yun. Gets, di ba? Di ba? 5. 5 centavos yan. 5. Nickel. No? Very nice. Okay, and then, we have the dime. I don't know why, pero mas maliit po yung dime sa kanila. Baka ibang element na yung gamit nila dito, no? Or different kind of metal. So, this is a dime. Okay, dime is 10 centavos. Okay. Next, quarter. Gets lang, quarter. So, 0.25. And lastly, half dollar, which is 0.5. Okay. Usually, dito lang tayo na nako-confuse sa nickel tsaka dime. Wala kasi tayong ganito. Okay. So anyway, whether it's Philippine denomination or US denominations, the thought is the same. Okay, try natin mag-solve ng question. Excuse. Okay. Let's go. Number 3 tayo, no? Number 3. Okay. Sige. Sige. In a box, there are 25 coins consisting of quarters, nickels, and dimes. Okay? Quarters, nickels, and dimes. Sige. Gamitin na lang natin yung letters nila, no? N, Q, tsaka D. Sige. N, Q, tsaka D. May solution tayo. Okay, one sentence at a time lang. So, first, 25 coins lahat. So, malamang guys, yung first natin na na equation. Wait. First equation, okay, is arrange natin. Nickels plus dimes plus quarters is equal to Is equal to 25. Okay? Kasi si N, si D, tsaka Q, guys, is the number, no? Kung ilan sila, equal sa 25. Okay? Next, saan po yung $2.75, sir? Okay, kapag nilagyan na natin po ng value. Okay, bigyan natin po ng value, no? Sino man di gusto, guys, bigyan ng value, no? No? Dapat bigyan tayo ng value. Joke lang. Okay. So, hindi naman joke. Totoo talaga 'yan, no? So, anyway, for a nickel, 5 cents, 0.05 N plus. For dimes, 0.1, no? 10 centavos. And for quarters, 0.25 Q. Okay? Since may mga values na po sila, di value din yung output natin. That's $2.75. Okay? All right. So, sige. I would want guys some input from you guys no sa third. Babasahin ko po yung third sentence or sorry, second sentence and then try niyo pong gawin ng equation. All right? So, ito po. If the nickels were dimes, the dimes were quarters, and the quarters were nickels, the total amount would be $3.75. Ala, grabe, ang laki ng pagkakamali dito, no? Maling-mali talaga, no? Na-confuse siya sa coins, no? Hindi siya nag-aral, no? Hindi siya nag-aral ng coin problems. So, yung nickels daw, nagkamali siya. Yung nickels pala dimes, yung dimes pala quarters, tsaka yung quarters nickels. Okay? And ngayon, iba na yung value, $3.75. So, ano sa palagay niya guys yung equation natin? Sige. Nickels were dimes, dimes were quarters, quarters were nickels. Okay, so sir, baka sir mag-switch lang yung values. Pwede, para hindi naman po siya magulo tingnan. Pwede yung values na lang i-change. Okay, pwede. So if the nickels were dimes, meaning yung nickels natin instead na 5 centavos, 10 centavos pala yung value. So 0.1. Okay? Dimes were quarters, meaning yung dimes, mas malaki pala yung values nila. So 0.25 pala kada dime. Okay, and then, si quarters, hindi pala 25 cents. These are 5 centavos, 0.05. No? Alright, so, hindi ba kayo nagtataka guys kung bakit naging $3.75? No? Ayan, thank you. May nag-type talaga ng equation. Nice, thank you. Thank you. Alright, si Remar, no? Nice. Okay, so, ganito po yung tinype niya. Very nice, no? Tama. So, naging mataas lang po yung value dito kasi or naging malaki yung value kasi mas marami kasing nickels, no? And then mas malaki na yung value nila. All right, so guys, we have 3 equations, 3 unknowns, no? So if you prefer solving this manually, sige. Okay, pwede niyo pong i-solve manually. Okay, pero guys, sa boards, no? Sa boards, diretso na po tayo calculator. This is 3 equations, 3 unknowns. 3 unknowns. Alright, saan po ba yan sa calculator natin? Okay, if you're using 570 ES+, mode 5.2 lang po ito. Okay? Input natin po yung mga ano. Oops. Input natin yung mga coefficients nila. Okay? Accordingly ha. So, sundin lang natin. Okay. Let's go. That's 1, 1, 1, 25. Okay, we have 0.05, 0.1. Type ko lang dito ha. Isa. Okay, 2.75. Next, 0.1, 0.25, 0.05, 3.75. Okay? Oops. Kapag tapos na, press equals. Equals. Okay. So, answer natin. Ayan, may marami ng answers, no? Wait lang ha. Wait lang, guys. NDQ. Check ko yung chat. Wait lang. Chat. Ano ba nakasulat sa chat? Yes, 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 yes. N is 10, D is 10, and Q is 5. Yun. Okay, sakto, no? 25 lahat. 10, 10, tsaka 5. Okay? So, ano pong question natin? Quarters. O, di ba? Alam pa natin yung ibang values. Check. Okay? Di ba? Okay. So, whenever, guys, kaya sa calculator, why not? No? Ayan, coin problems. No? Sa coin problem, actually, hindi siya problem. Basta gets lang natin yung value. Sige. So, coin problems. Okay. Okay. Sige. Let's move on, guys. Move on tayo. No? Move on tayo. So, ito po yung pinaka-notorious po sa mga board exams. Okay? Kasi ang interesting kasi no ng format nito. So kaya marami pong mga question na ganito. Okay, I'm talking about clock problems. Okay? Clock problems. Sige, clock problems tayo, guys. Okay? Sige. Let's go. Clock problems tayo. Okay. Sige. So ano lang, obvious questions lang, no? So ilan, guys, yung hands ng clock? So normal clock problem, guys, kadalasan dalawa lang, no? But actually, tatlo na. There are 3 hands of the clock. So yung question, sino po yung pinakamabilis sa
Recording
tatlo?
stopped.
Okay?
Recording in progress.
Ay, ayan. So, guys, alin sa tatlo, guys, yung pinakamabilis? Alright, no? So, 'di ba? If digital watch na yung gamit niyo, guys, baka hindi na kayo makarelate, no? But if you're using an analog clock, yung mga nagti-TikTok talaga. So, okay, si second hand, guys, yung pinakamabilis, no? Yung red arrow dito. Okay. So, since siya yung pinakamabilis, guys, no? Siya yung parang, siya yung pinakamabilis out of the three, siya yung pinakamabilis. So, sana dapat first hand yung tawag sa kanya, no? First siya. But ngayon, second, no? Okay, joke lang. So second si hand, second hand siya, kahit siya yung pinakamabilis. Anyway, so correct. Si second hand yung pinakamabilis out of the three. All right. So okay. So we have the second hand, we have the minute hand, and we have the hour hand. Sige. So okay. So kapag in 1 hour, guys, do you agree in 1 hour yung if example, ito po, di makita, no? Ito to. For example, ito po yung minute hand, no? If this is the minute hand, how many times ba to, guys, iikot sa clock every hour? Di makita, wait lang. Ganyan. How many times does this revolve every hour? Iikot to, no? Iikot to. So every hour, the minute hand revolves only, di ba? Minute hand kasi siya, no? Minute hand. In every hour, the minute hand revolves once, no? Kapag ikot siya, 1 hour na yan, no? 1 hour na, no? 1 hour na. Okay, ngayon, guys, no? Malapit na tayo mag 1 hour. Okay, once. Okay. So, take note, the minute hand revolves the clock once every hour. Sige. How about si hour hand? Ilang oras ba, guys, before makapag-ikot si hour hand? Ilang oras ba? Si hour hand yung tinitingnan natin. Mas mabagal si hour hand, no? Okay. So si R-hand, guys, mas mabagal siya. It takes 12 hours. So 12, for example, 1 o'clock, no? 1 o'clock in the afternoon tayo nag-start, no? So kailangan 1 o'clock in the morning, para 12 hours, no? Para ikot siya, no? So the R-hand is revolves once every 12 hours, meaning 12 times slower si R-hand. No, it's 12 times slower. So kunyari, guys, nag-travel si minute hand, guys, ng X. x distance, meaning yung distance na natatravel lang ni our hand should be 12 times smaller, edit 12x over 12. Naintindihan po ba? No? X and x over 12. Dun pala guys, no? Okay sir. Kaya pala x over 12 yung nasa mga solutions, no? X over 12. Sige, push pa natin yung concept guys. How about si second hand? Ilang times ba siya iikot sa clock every hour? Let's go. Every hour, ilang times? Mhm, mhm, mhm. Second hand ha, second hand. Okay, no? So, every hour, so, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, so, 'di ba? 60 times pa siya before mag-go 1 hour. Okay, good. So, tama ba guys? Si second hand 60 times faster. Ano bang dapat kong isulat dito? If x yung kay minute hand, kay second hand is all right. Make sense? Dito po nag-divide tayo ng 12. Edi sa second hand dapat mag times. It should be 60 times x kasi it's faster. Alright, no? So, tandaan guys yung concept kasi may na-encounter kay kami guys, no? Or actually, if you ask your seniors, there is a question talaga guys na nag-i-involve ng second hand, no? So, tandaan lang, 60x, x, tsaka x over 12. Okay. So, ano pa? Ano pa ang kailangan natin tandaan when it comes to clock problems? Sige. Let's focus on the conversions. Dito ko na lang isulat po sa baba. Conversions. Conversions. Okay, yung mga common conversions lang. So for example, in one hour, so in 60 minutes, okay, 60 minutes, kapag kapag angle po yung tinitingnan natin, 60 minutes is equal to 360 degrees of rotation, no? 360. Okay, 30 minutes would then be 180, no? Makes sense. Okay, 10 minutes will be okay? Wait lang. Mas useful po yung 5 minutes, no? I'll use 5 minutes na lang. 5 minutes is ilang degrees ba yung 5 minutes natin? Okay? Ayun, 3,600. Okay. Sige. Gets. Sige. For 5 minutes, that's 30 degrees. Okay? And then, for 1 minute, that's 6 degrees, no? 6 degrees. Okay? So, conversions, no? Conversions natin. Okay? Sige, so ready na tayo mag-solve. Okay, I'll just show you guys kung ano pong style natin. Sige, let's answer this question. Okay na ha? Sige, answer tayo. Number 4. Sige, number 4, in how many minutes after 2 o'clock will the hands of the clock extend opposite directions for the first time? For the first time. Okay. Sige, opposite directions, no? May na-mention po dito, opposite directions. So, ilang degrees yung opposite directions? This is 180 degrees. And that's 30 minutes, no? 30 minutes. Okay, tandaan lang natin, maging important po yun. Sige, so let's answer number 4, solution. Solution. Wala, dapat nilagyan ko to ng circle. Okay, mahirap mag-draw. Sige. Solution. How many minutes? No? Sige. Let me draw. Okay. Sige, lakihan natin ng konti, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay na yan. Okay na yan. Sige. So, ito po, no? Let me draw 12, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. So kapag may sinabi si problem guys na time, so that's 2 o'clock. So yun po yung magiging reference natin. Reference, so that's 2 o'clock, 2, and ito 12. Okay? So yung starting point ng mga arrows natin, di ba, kanina, may x over 12 at 60x tayo. So yung starting point natin sa lahat ng hands na of the clock is dito. Okay, dito po maging reference ng hands natin. Sige, guys, dito po sa reference natin, okay, based on our reference, dito po sa 12, parang nauuna si ano, no? Parang nauuna si, ay, sorry. Ano ba yan? Sorry. Nag-full charge na. Okay. Sorry. Oh. At least, icebreaker natin, guys. Icebreaker. Okay, guys. Guys, parang nauuna si our hand, no? Our hand seems to be ahead kaysa kay minute hand. Question, ilang minutes po ba yung parang handicap ni minute hand? Sorry, ni our hand pala. Minutes, that is 10 minutes, no? 10 minutes yung parang additional or head start ni minute hand. Okay? 10 minutes yung parang distance nila. Okay? Distance in terms of minutes. 10 minutes. Okay? Sige. So, guys, ngayon, guys, gusto natin, guys, i-predict. We want to predict where the hands of the clock will be kapag opposite directions na sila. Okay. So, guys, yung our hand natin, guys, malamang, guys, yung position niya later on is somewhere dito sa gitna. Okay, sir, paano ba natin nasasabi na somewhere dito sa gitna ng 2 and 3? Kasi guys, no, if lumagpas na po siya dito, I meaning 3 o'clock na yan, no? This is 2 o'clock kasi, so that should be between 2 and 3. Okay? So ito. So guys, if dito po yung our hand natin, saan po dapat guys yung minute hand para opposite sila? Opposite directions. Between Diba? Ganun po, mag-estimate tayo. So, alright, thank you, no? So, yung our hand natin between 2 and 3, malamang, sir, si minute hand, sir, between 8 tsaka 9. Okay? Okay? I agree. So, dito po yung minute hand natin. Okay? So, 30 minutes, no? 30 minutes yung difference nila. Right? Kasi, 30 minutes. So, may 30 minutes yung pagitan dito. Okay? 30 minutes. Okay, kasi 180 degrees, no? Ayan. 30 minutes. Okay. So, nakaposition na po yung mga numbers natin. So, konti na lang po yung kulang. Ito na lang. So, question, in how many minutes after 2 o'clock? So, tinatanong pala ni problem, ilang minutes siya. So, meaning, starting from this position, 12, ilang minutes daw guys papunta dito sa bagong posisyon? That's the value of x. Yun po yung tanong. Okay? How many minutes starting from this position to this position? Okay? Okay, yung minute hand. Okay? So question guys, since nag-move siya ng x, ano guys yung movement nito? What is the movement for the r hand? X dito. No? Nag-move din si r hand. X over na-discuss na natin, x over 12. Okay? So, x po dito, edi x din dito sa taas. Alright. So, the way to solve this one is, gawa lang tayo ng equation. So, ano pong equation natin? Okay? So, looking at the figure, ito po yung x. Yung buong travel dito is x. Okay? X equals. Okay? Tingnan natin po yung mga values sa labas. That's 10 minutes. Okay? 10 plus x over 12, all right, plus 30 minutes. Okay, madali lang. One equation, one unknown. Sige guys, simplify natin. Okay, lipat natin ito sa left side. Okay, add natin, that's 40. Okay, factor out natin, so that's x is equal to 40 divided by 1 minus 1 over 12. Ano pong sagot natin? Okay. What's 40 divided by 11 over 12? Saan ba yan? Okay. 43.64. Thank you. 43.64 minutes. Okay? Since naka-minutes na to, ito po yung question. Ito po yung hinahanap ng question natin. Di ba? Very nice, no? Very nice. Okay. Ganyan lang guys, no? Ganyan lang guys kapag mag-solve ng clock problems. Draw the clock. Okay, position po yung starting position ng hands. position din guys yung next positions. Okay, and then i-label lang natin. Okay, that's how you solve clock problems. Okay. So, gusto ko mag-share ng knowledge po sa lahat, no? For those na hindi pa nakapag-try dito. Okay, there is a Caltech for this one. Okay? So gusto talaga natin prepared talaga yung mga magte-take ng board exam, edi mag-ano tayo, mag-shortcut tayo. So there is a shortcut, okay? Alternative solution, no? Or Caltech para sa clock problems. Okay? All right. So take note guys, no? Take note. Ito talaga guys yung ginagamit ng mga magte-take ng board exam, no? So alternative solution. Sige. So, para sa clock problem, punta po tayo sa mode 3-2. Mode 3-2 is linear regression, linear. So, yung movement kasi ng clocks natin or hands ng clocks is linear. Linear po yung relationship nila. Okay, so mode 3-2 may dalawang columns. 2 columns. One column is for the time, minutes, and the other is for the angle in degrees. Naka-degrees po ito, no? Degrees. Okay? Sige. I'll write down, no? I'll write down. Guys, kapag naka-green siya, guys, hindi natin pwede palitan ng value. Okay? So, naka-fix po ha kapag green yung sulat ko dito. So, always write 0, 60. Sige, pag-type po sa calculator, 0, 60. Okay, on the right side, okay na, on the right side, negative 30, and then, times natin siya with h. So, si h, magbabago po siya based on the given. So, yung h natin kasi dito is 2, r is 2. 2 o'clock kasi, kaya 2. No? 2. Okay, type. Okay, on the second one is, lagi siyang negative 330. Sorry, hindi negative, positive. 330 minus 30 times h. Excuse me. H. Again, h is 2. Okay, press equals, and then press AC. Okay, press AC. Okay. All right, so, ano pong question natin? So, question is asking for the number of minutes. Okay, so question, number of minutes daw. Sige. So, kapag gusto natin po mag-solve, this is how we do it, no? This is how we do it. So, lagyan natin guys ng ganito. Ito. X hat. X hat po yung gagamitin natin because we want to solve the answer that's in minutes. Okay, ano pong i-input natin dito? Input natin yung angle. Okay, ano pong angle natin? This is ito, 180 degrees. Okay, so input lang, 180 degrees. Okay, x hat. Ano pong value or saan ba natin makukuha yung x hat natin, sir? Okay, type shift. Ano ba yan? Let me remember guys, 154. No, I think 154. Pag-check, 154 to ba yan? Mode 3-2. 154. Okay, x hat. Tama po ba? X hat? Okay? Sige. Is it the same? 43.64. Same po ba? Yes. Okay, thank you. 43.64. Yay. 43.64. Okay. Tandaan guys Okay. So let me write some additional notes. So note natin guys, note.
Ligig na eh. Derby.
Gulat ako, no? What? Tide. Gulat ka, no? Okay. Sige guys, no? Alright, saan na ba ako? Sige. Ito. Note natin. So, dito po sa theta, guys, sa angle na nalagay natin dito. Theta. Records kay theta, x hat. Okay? So, ito po yung gagawin natin. So, guys, yung theta natin, the theta here is plus theta. Positive theta po ito. Okay, when the minute hand is leading our hand. Okay, kapag nag-lead si minute hand, ibig sabihin guys, mas nauuna si minute hand. Okay, question. Sa scenario natin, sino po nauuna? Sino po yung mas malapit na sa 12? Diba si minute hand na, no? This one is closer to 12 than the hour hand. Mabagal po si hour hand, no? Okay? So, minute hand is leading hour hand, so positive. There are times kasi guys na mas nauuna si hour hand. Kunyari ito, ganito. Ganito si hour hand and then dito. O, 'di ba? Hour hand is leading minute hand. So kapag minute hand is behind, edi dapat negative yung angle natin. Naintindihan po ba? Okay? No? Pakilagyan guys ng parenthesis para sure. Okay? Plus or minus. Okay? Lagyan po ng parenthesis plus or minus para ma-solve natin yung minutes. Okay. Sige. So, sige, i-take note niyo guys. Yes. May Caltech na, no? Yes. Alright, so, anyway, practicein din natin guys yung manual para at least, ready tayo. No? Just in case lang na may mga complicated talaga, no? Meron talagang mga ganyan. Okay? So, just in case lang. Okay? Sige. Yay. Alright, any questions? Any questions from the class? May gusto ba kayong i-clarify? Okay. Anyway, if shy kayo guys, pwede nyo guys i-chat lang, no? Chat lang. And ako lang mag-bring up. Okay? Wala? Okay? Sige. So, that's for number 4, no? Number 4. Sige, so, work, motion, coin, and clock problems, no? So, sige. So, dyan po mag-end po yung algebra 2 natin. Okay? Or worded problems rather, no? Algebra worded problems. Okay? And pwede na tayo proceed sa sa trigonometry. Okay? Magte-trigo tayo. All right. So, ayan guys, if you're asking guys na normal ba yan na may mga alternative solutions talaga tayo sa mga iba't ibang klase na problem. Meron talaga guys, no? Marami talagang Caltech. Okay, especially guys if you're using 570 ES+. Okay? So, anyway, if given the chance, no, or baka later, pwede ko pong i-share sa inyo guys, no, yung ginawa namin para sa mga gustong magkaroon ng Caltech sessions, no? Mga calculator techniques, as in lahat-lahat na na-discuss namin. Okay? So, baka mamaya guys. Okay? So, anyway, let's move to trigonometry. Trigo. Okay? All right. So, if you're thinking guys na mahirap si trigonometry, no? So, think again. Okay, kaya lang guys si trigonometry, no? So, kailangan lang talaga natin mag-try, no? Oh, tingnan niyo guys, first syllable ng trigonometry, try. Okay? So, maraming dinaanan, pero yung last syllable, try pa rin, no? So, try and try, guys. Okay, trigonometry. Okay? Joke lang ha, joke lang, hindi ganun yung trigonometry. Okay? So, sa trigonometry, ano talaga yan, no? Trigonon, okay, which means triangle, and metry, which means measurement. So, we'll be focusing on triangles, relationship ng angles, ng sides, okay, kung ano mang pwede natin ma-relate sa kanila, okay, para ma-solve yung mga triangles. Okay? Alright? So, nice. So, again, if na-try niyo din guys no maglaro guys ng mga may mga laro ngayon guys na I think even before kapag mag-team building, kadalasan may challenge guys na gumawa ng bridge, no? Make a bridge out of noodles, no? Magaling yung mga CE dito, no? Gawa ng bridge ganyan. So by the way, confirm natin from the civil engineering students. Tama po ba guys? Mas mas sturdy or mas firm kapag triangles yung gagamitin? Yes or no? Okay? Kapag triangles. Yes? Di ba? No? Ayan, may nag-confirm na. Alright. Mas, yun, yun ba yung sabi nila, triangle of life, no? So, tawag dito, mas strong. It's stronger kapag triangle siya, no? It's stronger. Okay, so, ayan, no? Just in case lang maglaro kayo guys naman ganyan. So, sige. So, triangles are stronger. Okay? So, anyway, kaya guys, important po yung mga triangles, no? Alright, so for our discussion, magta-tap tayo guys ng dalawang parts ng trigonometry. We'll be covering plane. Kapag sinabing plane, ano lang po sila? Flat. Okay? Isang plane lang siya. One plane. Okay? And the other is, curve. Okay? Nasa curved surface siya, no? For example, sa sphere. Spherical trigonometry. Okay? So, plane tsaka spherical. Okay? Daanan natin na. Sige. Let's go. Plane tsaka spherical. Sige. Let's go. So anyway, triangles will have basic parts, no? Meron po silang primary and secondary parts. So let's start with the primary. So yung primary parts ng isang triangle, syempre, yung triangle has three sides. Okay? Syempre, may mga angles din sila. Okay? So ano nga guys yung usual na tawag natin sa side na nasa baba? We usually call it the base, no? Base, ito po yung base ng isang triangle. Okay? But careful lang kasi yung base kasi guys, pwede kahit saan, no? Pwede naman ito po yung base. Pwedeng ito po yung base. Basta i-remember lang natin siya yung base. Okay? Kasi yung point kasi guys, the point highest from the base is called the apex. This point is what we call the apex. No? The angle at which the angle with the vertex at the apex is called the vertex angle. Okay? And lastly, the distance from the base towards the apex is height. Alright? So, ito po yung pinaka-basic parts ng isang triangle. Okay? So we have the base, the height, apex, and yung angles and sides. Okay? Yun po yung pinaka-basic, no? Pinaka-basic. Sige. Basics muna, no? Sige, let's go. Let's review the theorems. Okay, theorems for everyone, guys. Guys, if ito po yung tinatawag natin na interior angle, ito po nasa sa loob. If this is what we call the interior angle, guys, what is the sum of all the interior angles for a triangle? Ano daw sum ng lahat ng angles, no? Uy, guys dapat di tayo magkamali dito, no? ang dami naka-rely dito sa sa valley na to, okay? No? Okay. Okay? Okay, 180. Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay. Sige, review lang naman to. Sorry. Since meaning nadaanan din na to. Okay? So, one theorem that we need to remember is, okay, the sum of interior angles for any triangle is 180 degrees. Kahit ano pa mangyari, guys, no? 180 talaga yung sum nila. Okay. So, sige. Pansinin natin, guys, yung triangle na nasa screen. Okay? Notice na si A, guys, yung smallest angle. No? Siya po yung pinakamaliit na angle dito. And it happens that siya, guys, yung opposite ng shortest side. Okay, question. Is this just a coincidence? Hindi, di ba? It's always that case. Kung sino yung pinakamaliit na angle, siya talaga yung opposite ng shortest side. Okay? Always po yun, no? And it follows, kung sino man din po yung yung pinakamalaking angle, ito yung pinakamalaking angle, siya din yung opposite sa pinakamahabang side. Okay? It follows. And we call that the proportionality of triangles. Okay? Yun talaga guys, proportionality talaga yan. The longest side is opposite the largest angle, and the shortest side is opposite the smallest angle. And if it doesn't follow this one, merong problema guys. Na may problem po yun kapag hindi siya ganyan. Okay? Sige. Take note guys. Take note. Note nyo guys, note. Okay? So, sum of interior angles and then proportionality of triangles. Okay? So, important. Okay? Para ma-check natin yung triangle natin. Sige, may question ako. Sige. Okay? I will ask you guys, no, and if may answer po kayo, guys, i-chat nilang. Okay? I want to see guys kung ano yung ano po yung opinion nyo dito sa question na to, and ano yung answer niyo. Okay? Let's go. Number 1 ulit, no? Number 1 question sa trigonometry. Okay? Ay, well, nasa after pala dito. Sige, sige, later na lang yung question, sayang. So, later na lang, na-move ko pala. Okay. So, ito muna. Sige. So, guys, proportionality of triangles. Okay, na-discuss natin. Shortest side, opposite smallest angle. Longest side, opposite the largest angle. Okay, what happens pala, guys, if equal lahat? Anong tawag na dito? We call this the what? Okay, nagka-classify tayo based on sides, no? So, this is what we call the equilateral triangle, no? Tama po ba? Equilateral? Yes. Equilateral, meaning equal sides. Okay? If equal lahat ng sides, guys, malamang, guys, equal din yung angles, no? Okay. So, if equal yung sides, edi equal din yung angles, edi we call this an equilateral, or if not, an equiangular. Okay? So, ano po yung angle natin for equilateral? 180 lahat. Since equal lahat ng angles, this is 60 degrees, okay, per angle. No? Okay? So, review lang. Basic na basic, no? Basic na basic talaga. Okay. Next, kapag dalawang sides na same, okay, we call this an isosceles triangle. Okay? And lastly, kapag magkaiba, guys, yung length nila, no, hindi talaga sila same, we call it a scalene triangle, no? Ano ba to? Okay, scalene. Or ewan kung paano siya basahin, guys, scalene or scalene. Scalene na lang, no? Scalene para para siyang social, no? Scalene. Ano mas social ata yung scalene. Na lang. Scalene triangle. Sige, balik tayo sa question ko. No, number one. Okay, we'll read the question, kaya po mag-solve. Number 1. Let's go. Uy, number 1. Okay, number 1. I'll read the question. So, two sides of a given triangle are 4 and 10. Okay, they're given tayo ng two sides. Two sides of a triangle are 4 and 10. If the length of each sides were to be integers, how many values are possible for the third side? Again, for a given triangle, 4 and 10 yung sides. If the length of each sides of the triangle were to be integers, meaning whole numbers silang lahat, how many values are possible for the third side? Very interesting, no? Sige, go. Magsagot kayo, guys. Okay, if you have answers, okay, i-chat nilang. Okay, let's go. All right. All right, so I'm getting some answers now. Again, I appreciate, guys, the answers. Okay, so keep them coming, guys. All right, so syempre gusto natin mag-learn, no? And we cannot learn talaga kapag hindi tayo mag-try. Yes, baka mali yung answer natin. Yes, baka nag-overthink tayo. Basta at least nag-try tayo, no? Sige, go. Okay? Okay? Sige. Go. Marami ng answer sa chat. Nice. Sige. All right. So yes. All right, I'm getting a lot of answers na A. Okay? May mga nagsasagot din ng D. Meron ding C. Sa letter B wala pa, no? Sige. Go. May answer na B, no? Para at least maiba, no? So, sige. Go. So, hello po, Sir Villaluz. Mamaya, sir, okay lang po ba, sir, if mag-share po ako may ipapakita ko lang po. May ide-demo po ako na na parang online po na tawag dito, access or portal para sa students. Okay lang po ba yan, sir? Okay. Mas baka busy si sir, no? Alright, sige. Sige, I think enough na po yung nag-input ng answer sa chat. Yes. Okay, check natin yung answers ha. Again, ano, kailangan talaga tayo willing to learn, no? So, if you're willing to learn, syempre, okay? All right? Okay. So dapat dapat willing din tayo tawag dito. We were willing to to let our minds change, no? Tama ba English ko? Basta guys, no, let me explain. Okay. Sige, I will help you, no? I will help you. I'll give you another chance para mag-answer, no? I'll give you another chance. Sige. Okay ha? Ay, ba't ganito to? Sige, yun na lang. Okay, I'll give you another chance but I will help you guys. Solution. Ganito. If alam natin si 10 tsaka 4, na tawag dito, sides. So, unahin ko si 10, no? Ito po si 10. Okay, and ito po si 4. 4, no? 4. 4. So, yung third side natin could be longer or could be shorter. So, ito, baka mas mahaba to, no? Mas mahaba siya compared kay 10. Sige. So, sige, kunin natin guys yung maximum, no? Let's look at the maximum, maximum value. So, if i-split natin guys, no? If i-move natin siya pa ganyan, okay, 10 and 4, the third side becomes longer and longer. No? Mas haba to. Okay. So, question, ano pong maximum natin? Okay, pwedeng ganito, no? Ganito. Ito po yung 10, and ito po yung 4. Okay, maximum na maximum talaga, no? Ano po yung third side natin? Okay, third side dapat mag-connect dito from this to this, no? So, dapat siya mag-connect. 14. Pero question guys, is this a triangle? Yes or no? Triangle ba to? No? Is this a triangle? No, hindi na siya triangle. This is a line. Line na siya kasi ganun lang, line na, no? Line. Okay. So if hindi siya line, guys, kaya ano masasabi natin? No, hindi na to triangle, no? This is not a triangle. So, ano pong masasabi natin? Kailangan yung the third side must be less than 10 plus 4, no? The third side must be less than 10 plus 4. Okay? Kasi wala na, hindi na siya triangle. Okay, same goes guys kapag balik rin natin. Let's make this smaller and smaller. So let's say may 10 to 4, may 10 and 4. Make this smaller and smaller. So pag ganyan, 10 tsaka 4. And yung pinaka-minimum talaga, minimum talaga is this one. Ito po yung 10, and ito po yung 4. 10 tsaka 4. Okay? Sorry. Wait lang. Ayan, ito po yung 10 tsaka 4. Okay. So, tingnan natin yung itsura dito sa right side. Okay, ito, no? Lumiliit po yung Okay, and ito. Ayan, hindi na rin guys, hindi na siya triangle. This is not a triangle. So, meaning, yung third side dapat at least, no? Dapat mas malaki dapat siya kay ano guys yung dapat dito? Must be greater than 10 minus 4, no? 6 kasi sir dito, 6. So, dapat greater than 10 minus 4. So, kapag i-merge natin yung mga nakita natin dito, let's merge. Merge natin. So, yung third side pala, kailangan greater than siya ng greater than 6, 10 minus 4. And it should be less than 10 plus 4. Okay. 6 tsaka 14. Okay, ano pong mali. Ano guys yung mga integers, no, whole numbers na pasok dito? Okay, pwede na natin i-list, no? Kaya naman din i-list ata. So, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible. 7 possible values. Okay? Alright, no? Actually, marami po nakakuha ng answer. Okay? So, okay, if you did not get the answer, so at least, no, alam na natin po. Okay, that's what I usually tell my students sa review, no, Nas. Di at least na, at least na-discuss natin before ng boards. Di ba? Natutunan natin before ng boards. Mahirap, hirap kasi kapag after boards na, no? Ah, ganun pala, no? Sayang. Okay? Sayang yung 1 point. Okay? So, 7 possible values. Okay? So, this is actually based on a theorem. No? This is based on a theorem na tinatawag natin. Okay ha? Okay na, let's move move na tayo sa next slide. So this is based on a theorem which we call triangle inequality theorem. The triangle inequality theorem states that the length of any side of a triangle is always less than the sum of the lengths of the two other sides. Okay? So to simplify na lang, okay, yung theorem na yan, yung third side kailangan lang hindi lalagpas guys sa sum, hindi rin guys bababa guys sa difference. Okay? So yun lang. Yun lang po yung gist ng triangle inequality theorem. Okay? Sige, i-note nyo guys. Note. Let's go. Take notes. Okay? So triangle inequality theorem ha. Okay. Okay. Nice. So hindi pala pwedeng basta-basta gumawa ng gumawa ng triangle, no? You cannot just plug in any value. Meron palang mga boundary conditions, no? May mga ganyan, guys. Okay? All right. Sige. Move on tayo. Let's go. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, baka may mag-contest, no? Sir, parang parang 14 talaga answer ko, sir, no? Or baka 6 talaga yung answer ko, no? Okay, I think we all agree naman, no? Okay? I think reasonable naman din, no? Sige. Let's go. Okay, so we're done with the sides. Okay na po yung classification based sa sides. So angles tayo, no? Okay, I'm sorry. Hindi to internal angles. This is interior. No? That's correct, ha? Interior. Okay, interior angles. So let's look at the interior angles. If lahat ng angles guys ng isang triangle are less than 90, we call this a very, very cute triangle, no? A cute triangle kasi lahat ng angles less than 90. Okay? Pero kapag may isang angle guys na 90 degrees, tinatawag natin siyang we call this a right triangle, no? So that's right. Oh, tama yung iniisip natin guys. That's a right triangle. Okay? Okay guys dito. Ano pong tawag dito? Okay, for the third one, we call this. Okay. hindi rin ako sure kung paano siya basahin, no? But obtuse ata, no? Obtuse. Or yung obtuse kasi usual, no, sa Philippines. An obtuse triangle, okay? An obtuse triangle mas malaki dun sa 90 degrees. Okay? So mas malaki sa mas malaki sa 90. Okay. Okay. Sige. An obtuse triangle. Okay? All right. Wait lang ha. Okay. So, by the way, no, yung tanong ko pala kanina, no, with regards to yung gusto ko sana pong i-share sa class, no. Yung ginagawa naming program para CalcuTechnics na program. So, siya para siyang an online platform para dun. So, tinatawag natin po siya as meme review if you're already familiar o baka narinig niyo na before. Meme review, no? Hindi yung memes hindi yung memes case na na yung nakikita niyo sa internet, no? Ayan, meme review math exams made easy. Ayan, yun. Okay? So, yun yung gusto ko sana i-share, no? Baka may mga hindi pa familiar, okay? So, if okay lang po ni Sir Villaluz, no? Okay? So, anyway, tuloy natin po yung class natin. Okay, antay lang natin yung response ni Sir. Okay. So, ayan. Kasi guys, no, di kasi namin po kapag may mga ganito na discussions, hindi kasi namin ma-discuss kasi lahat, no? For example, nag-discuss tayo ng um, for example, matrix, no? Discuss tayo ng matrix. Maraming mga Caltech sa matrix. Hindi kasi din magkasya sa oras kapag nag-discuss pa ng manual and discuss pa ng Caltech. Important kasi yung dalawa, no? So, usually kasi is sa review namin sa review center, separate talaga yung Caltech. May Caltech sessions na talaga, no, para ma-reinforce. Okay? All right. Thank you po, ma'am. All right. So sige, right triangles tayo, guys. Right triangles. So yung pinaka basic po sa mga triangles, no? So sige, the longest side in a right triangle is what we call the hypotenuse, no? Hypotenuse. Okay, alam natin to, no? Very common. Ano pong tawag sa dalawang sides? The other two sides. Okay? So if hindi natin alam, yung dalawang sides na yan, guys, we call them legs. Okay, legs. So if you're thinking na adjacent and opposite, guys, yung adjacent and opposite, guys, depende po yan sa angle, no? Hindi kasi yan always na adjacent, hindi siya always opposite. So legs po yung tawag dito. Okay? So based from a mathematician, okay? So na-formulate po ni Pythagoras, guys, yung Pythagorean theorem. Okay? So for those who don't know, si Pythagorean theorem is the most proved theorem. Okay? Proved theorem in mathematics. Meaning, sa lahat po ng theorems, sure na sure talaga tayo dito. There are a lot of fields talaga sa mathematics na nag-okay dito. Okay, tama yan. Ayan, prove. Okay, okay talaga yung theorem na to, no? So what is this theorem? Sabi ng theorem na to, the square of the hypotenuse is always equal to the sum of the squares of the legs. Okay? It could be literally the squares, no? Literally squares. Pag ganito, kapag may triangle tayo, okay, kapag mag-draw tayo ng square dito, square, ayan, sa hypotenuse, okay, and we draw squares dito sa legs, kunyari, square po yun, ha? Kunyari, square. And ito, square. Wow. So, if we add the areas, guys, no? If we add natin yung areas dito, dito pala. If you add both of these areas, mag-i-equal din sa area na to. The square of this side, and the square of this side, kapag i-add, equal sa square ng hypotenuse. No? So, most proved theorem talaga siya ng mathematics. No? So, si Pythagorean theorem. Sige. So, sige, move on tayo. So, based dito sa right triangles, makapaggawa tayo ng ratios. Okay? May tinatawag tayo na trigonometric ratios. Okay? I think mas familiar tayo sa functions, no? So, okay, next slide tayo, ha. Okay, eto. If this is the hypotenuse, okay, and may angle tayo na theta. So, opposite po ng angle na yan, syempre, yun po yung magiging opposite. Okay? And yung katabi nito is the adjacent. Okay? So, yun po yung O, yun po yung A. Okay? And from this one, makapag-generate tayo ng ratios. Okay, guys, ano pong tawag sa ratio ng opposite to hypotenuse? Let's go. Ano yung ratio na yan? Okay? Or sige, ano pong tawag sa trigonometric function? Okay, di ba? May mnemonics tayo, no? Okay, mnemonics. Alright, sine. Thank you po. That's the sine of theta, yung opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? So, sorry. Ayan. The sine of theta is opposite over opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? And it's in fact a part of may mnemonics tayo dito, no? Part dito. So, mnemonics natin is okay, the famous no? SOHCAHTOA. O, di ba? SOHCAHTOA. Okay? So, kapag may nagjo-joke dito sa trigo, sabihin niyo, no? Hindi nakakatuwa. Sige, joke lang. Baka ako yan, guys. No? Sorry, sorry. Okay. So anyway, SOHCAHTOA, no? SOHCAHTOA, sine over opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And si tangent is opposite over adjacent. Okay. SOHCAHTOA. So, syempre, there are different functions aside from this one. So, kapag i-reciprocal natin sila, i-reciprocal, you will get a different set of values, no? So, kapag i-reciprocal natin yung mga trigonometric functions natin, we get cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Okay, again, cosecant, secant, and then cotangent. So, reciprocal identities lang po ha. Okay? So, ano lang, take note lang po. Take note lang. Let's go. Okay, push na natin, no? Push natin. Okay, so the question is, sa board exam, sir, kailangan pa ba namin i-memorize lahat, no? Kasi medyo marami kasi, no? Sige, pakita ko guys sa inyo. Okay. So ito po yung mga identities na ma-mention no sa classes natin, sa school, ganyan. So the question is, sir, ano pong i-memorize namin kapag magte-take kami ng boards? Okay, malamang guys, important talaga si reciprocal identity. So sure talaga na important to. Okay, so please remember, cotangent, cosecant, secant, okay? And then si tangent is tangent din si tangent x is sine x over cosine x. Okay, this is important, no? Memorize natin to. Next, Pythagorean identities. Important din. Okay? Actually, important lahat. Okay, joke lang guys. Okay, important naman po lahat but hindi kailangan i-memorize, no? So for example, kay Pythagorean theorem, if you can't memorize this one, good news kasi pwede lang natin hanapin yung Pythagorean identities. Kunyari, yung triangle natin kanina, no? The triangle natin kanina we had, okay? Kunyari, ito po yung angle natin. So we have opposite over adjacent, and then ito po hypotenuse. So kapag this is opposite squared plus adjacent squared equals hypotenuse squared. Madali lang kasi pwede lang naman natin i-divide, no? Divide both sides by h squared. Divide both sides by h squared, we get 0 over h. Kasi, no, hindi sa 0. O over h squared plus a over h squared. And then, mag-cancel po, maging 1. Si O over H is, ano to? Sokatwa. Sokatwa. O over H is sine, no? Sine theta. Sine theta squared plus cosine theta squared is equal to 1. So, ito po yung Pythagorean identity natin. Okay? So, they are just derivable, no? So, again, if hindi pa natin po na-memorize, don't worry. But if na-memorize na, edi mas okay, no? Check. Dito po sa sum and difference, alin po dito yung kailangan natin? Okay, please take time guys na memorize ng dalawang values na to. Okay? Sa third one, you don't need to actually memorize, no? Familiarize na lang, no? Kapag nahirapan talaga. Okay? So si tangent, pwede lang guys, no? Sine over cosine. Alright? So by the way, no? So yung mga sinasabi ko dito, I'm not saying guys no, na i-disregard natin yung mga tinuro ng teachers natin sa school. Okay? Ako before guys, I'm a by the book na student. Kung ano yung diniscuss ni teacher, yun lang talaga guys yung usual na ginagawa kong method, no? So memorize ko lahat yung mga sinasabi ni teacher before. Okay? So mag-add lang tayo ng ibang ways of thinking para at least mas mabilis, no? Mas mabilis. Okay? So nag-add on lang tayo. Okay? So for this one, paano ba natin i-memorize yung sum and difference identities? Okay, naalala ba 'to? Kapag sine, ano siya? Sin cos cosine, di ba? Sin cos cosine. Right? Sin cos cosine. How about si cosine? Cos cos sin sin, di ba? Cos cos sin sin. Pero baliktad lang po yung sign nila, no? Ayan, cos cos sin sin. Plus dito, minus dyan. minus dito, plus dito. Okay? So, baliktad. So, cos, sin, sin. Okay? And sin, cos, sin. Okay. Alright. Alright. Thank you po, ma'am. Okay. So, ano guys, no? So, dito po sa double angle identities, do we need to memorize? I would say no. Hindi na po kailangan. Especially guys na alam natin po yung dalawang values na to. Okay? Kasi kapag isign natin si x plus si x, okay? 'Di ba sin cos cosine? Sin cos. Sabi yung sin cos natin. Sin cos cosine. Okay, that's sin x, cosine x, sin x. And since it's plus, this should be also plus. So, di ba? Simplify. 2 sin x cosine x, which is equal to sine of 2x. Double angle, no? Double angle identity, galing lang dito, no? So, para tipid, no? Para tipid po sa brain cells, no? So, ito na lang, no? Ito na lang po yung i-memorize natin. Okay? And this is now only for the brave. No? Only for the brave. Okay? Ayan, no? Sinong matabang dyan, guys? Oh, half angle, no? Half angle yung memorize nyo. Okay? Sige. Please take time. Take time po na mag-memorize, no? Okay? If you do that no ngayon na hindi pa tayo graduate, no? Kahit graduating pa tayo, then memorize na natin to. Edi malamang guys, no? Okay? Hindi lang pasado guys yung yung level na pwede natin abutin guys kahit magta-top, no? Okay? So please, if you're studying way ahead, so advantage na advantage talaga yan. Okay? Yes. Okay? So baka meron bang price yung mga schools niyo sa kapag nag-top? Meron ba? No? I hear some of the other schools meron daw. Anong school ba yan na nagbibigay ng 1 million kapag nag-top? AMA ata, no? AMA. Dati guys, no, yun yung sabi nila, no? AMA. No, 1 million. 1 million kapag nag-top 1. Very nice, no? Okay. Meron isa pa, UZ ata or UM. I'm not sure. Nakalimutan ko, guys. Okay. Basta 1 million. Grabe, 1 million. 1 million. No? So, sige lang. Kahit walang ganyan, guys, no? Dapat push pa rin natin. Aim for the stars, guys, no? Kasi if you miss, no, at least you're among them, no? Okay, pati review centers, sir, nagbibigay, sir, di ba? Yes. Yes. Mga review centers, okay, what I know, no, sa Excel din, nagbibigay din sila ng cash prize. Di ba? At least, di ba? At least, parang may reward, no? Reward sa hard work. Okay? So, guys, sir, ang layo naman, sir, no? Parang hindi naman, sir, abot ko, sir, yung pagta-top notch. Hindi na nga, mababa nga, guys, yung tawag dito, scores ko sa college. Sir, parang hindi ko naabot, sir, yung pagiging top. Guys, sa review center, guys, it doesn't matter kung anong state niyo sa college. No? Kahit ilang beses pa kayo sa college, no? Ilang years na sa college, it doesn't matter. Sa board exam, okay, kapag first taker ka and then you placed highest among others, di mo magta-top talaga. Okay? So every one of you guys will get a clean slate sa board exam. Okay, tandaan yan. Okay, so let's answer some problems. No? Number 2. In the figure, AB and CD are perpendicular to BC. Okay, saan ba yan? Ito po yung let me use another color. So si side AB tsaka si side CD perpendicular daw kay side BC. So ito po, no? Perpendicular tsaka perpendicular. Okay. Meron na po silang values. Wow, 6.9 talaga. Okay. Ano ba yan? Okay, and then yung size ng angle, guys, ng ACD is 31. So ito po yun, 31 degrees. Okay. Find the length of the segment BD. Saan ba yan? BD. O yun, ito. Ito po yung tanong, no? Sige. So let's answer this one. Tingnan natin po kung ano yung maging strategy natin. So, since we have right triangles, so big advantage, no? Madali lang kapag right triangles. So, tingnan natin sa triangle BCD. We have this one. Ito po yung kailangan. Alam na natin po yung 9. We are lacking one side para ma-solve natin gamit Pythagorean. So, sige. Hahanapin muna natin yung value ng y. Okay? So, dito tayo. So, from triangle ABC, okay, we can see, guys, dito na may angle tayo and may side. Okay? So, pwede po ba tayong gumamit ng ano bang triangle natin na gagamitin natin? Ito po opposite nito, and ito po adjacent. So pwedeng pwedeng tangent 31 degrees, no? Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So that's 6 over y. Okay? Sige, 6 over y. So yung y natin is equal to 6 over 31. Okay, kahit hindi pa muna natin i-solve. Yan na lang muna, 6 over tangent of 31. Okay, and then, okay, ready na po, no? Sa triangle BCD, we can solve for x. X is the square root of what? Square root of y squared plus 9 squared. Sige? So, sige, calculators po. Ano pong sagot natin? Put na lang ha, y, 6 over tangent 31. Okay, plus 9 squared. Okay? Answer? Sorry, may squared pala dito, guys. Okay, squared. Okay, the answer is, alin po sa choices? Square root. Okay, make sure lang naka-degrees po yung calculator, no? Degrees kasi tayo. 13? Tama po ba? Yes, letter C. 13.44. Thank you. 13.44. Walang units. So, sige. Unit. Units na to. Units. Okay, letter C. Nice. So, sige. Take note po. Take note. Thank you. Thank you po sa nag-solve. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so actually guys, nag-go signal na po si Sir Villaluz, guys, no? So sige, i-share ko na lang, guys. Okay? After this one. Okay? Sige. Note niyo, guys. Note. Okay. Okay? So ayun, no, napapansin niyo, guys, na once in a while, guys, nag-a-add kami ng Caltech. Okay? Kasi again, gusto namin, guys, na tawag dito. Gusto namin na may advantage kayo over others, no? Since kayo nag-attend kayo dito sa sa webinar natin, no? Or sa class natin. So, sige. I'll just pause muna yung screen share na to. Exit ko muna, guys, ha. Wait lang.